everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Jamie, and today I wanted to come on and do a review of a brand new foundation. This is like the year of foundation. So the first beginning of this year is like foundation frenzy, I feel like. But I picked this new Kosas Revealer Skin Improving Foundation up from Sephora, and I wanted to come on and tell you about it. So I'm gonna do this intro, we're gonna jump into a demo, and I'm gonna do a wear test of the foundation. Spoiler alert, I do this every time. I actually have it on my skin right now. So I am doing the wear test. I've had this on for a couple hours. It's settled in, and this is the finish that you get after a couple hours. I like it, just so you know. So what I look for in a foundation, I am 40 years old. I have fine lines and the beginning signs of wrinkles, not too bad. I don't have too many blemishes or anything on my skin. What I do have is dry, normal skin. So sometimes I can just have a lot of dry patches, just regular type of dry patches. And I do have a good amount of redness that kind of peeks through right in the center of my face. So that's really my area of concern, and I like a little bit more coverage there. But overall, I lean towards a light, medium type of coverage that's very natural or natural leaning dewy. I'm not much of a fan of a matte foundation. So that's what really drew me to this, is that it's supposed to have like a really hydrating type of coverage. It's supposed to be natural looking, and it's supposed to be a medium coverage. So this is definitely one of the skincare type of foundations that are out on the market now. This is supposed to really help your skin become more alive, brighter, hydrated, visibly plumped, soothed, and protected. And it does that with these ingredients. So it has hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, peptide, squalane, provitamin B5, arnica, and caffeine. That is the ingredients list. It sounds really nice. I've seen this almost positioned as like a tinted SPF, but even on the packaging, it says that you're supposed to wear your SPF and then wear this over it. So they're not recommending this as a standalone SPF. But with all the skincare ingredients, it's supposed to really help benefit your skin while protecting your skin. So great things about it there. It definitely has a very great shade range as well. 36 different shades, which also includes some olive undertones, which I have, that I'm very excited that they cater to. That's amazing. And it's $42 at Sephora for 1 fluid ounce. So it's pretty in line with the standard pricing of high-end or mid-range types of foundation at Sephora. So really dig it. I like the component. I like that it's clean makeup. That's awesome. It has a great pump on it. And all in all, very pleasing packaging. I like the Kosas line. I feel like they have some really strong products. A lot of what people like right now. I know a lot of people love their concealer, and I wasn't the biggest fan of their concealer, but I have it. I do use it on occasion, and I really had high hopes for this. So I'm gonna do the demo of it in just a second, but I wanted to tell you, I have worn this 3 times already. The first 2 times I was going through a skin peel. So I had put on a glycolic peel, and it was a very strong one. My skin is normally like not very sensitive to different peels, so I did not assume it was going to work, and it did work. And this just looked really bad with it. I think part of the reason was that I set this, and then I came out with just, by the end of the evening, it was super cracked and dry all around here. I have not had that with any other foundation in the past, so I figured it was something that I used in my skincare. But just so you guys know, this is a really hydrating type of foundation, and yesterday I felt like it was so tacky I needed to set it, so I did. But today I have not set it at all, and it really did settle down after a while and kind of self-set. So I'm happy that I didn't set it. I think it looks really good so far. It's not really gathering in many of my fine lines. So this is a couple hours in. I will definitely do an all-day wear test, so you'll see those results at the end of the day today. But with all that said, let's jump into the demo. So let's put this foundation on again. This is like the 3rd time now trying this. So we will see how it goes. Hopefully no dry skin today. So I'm gonna apply it with my fingers again. I just feel like that was the best application method to date. So that is what we're going for. Let's see, I'll put a pump onto my hand. I'm just gonna rub this in with my fingers. All right, that's the first layer. It looks pretty good so far. Light coverage for sure. Very, creamy, nice application. Don't seem to have any crazy things happening right now. I am going to let this set for a minute and come back with a second layer. All right, let's go in with the second pump. So I really don't need a full pump. This was one full pump on my face, so I don't need all of that. I'm just gonna go in with like a half a pump right here, and let me focus this right on the center. That's kind of my problem area, right here into my forehead. I really feel like you get a little bit closer to medium, but I mean, not too much more coverage comes out of this. It's very like light to medium, but together it does look like, because it's luminous, I feel like it's a light to medium coverage, but it looks really natural. So it doesn't look like fake makeup. I feel like when it's more matte on my skin, it looks like a little bit more fake, but when it's like a luminous or skin-like foundation, natural, it doesn't look that fake on me. So I kind of just focus right on my trouble areas where I get red, right in the center. Yesterday I wore this and I did not set my nose, and I just had the foundation on my nose and I thought it ended up looking really good. So I'm gonna leave it like this right now. Hopefully my skin's not as dry as it was yesterday. I really want this to work and I think it has potential, but man, my skin was a mess. I'm gonna leave it like this. I'm gonna put on the rest of my makeup and I will be back to show you what it looks like. Okay, so my makeup is all done and here is what it looks like right now. So I have to go run a couple errands and we will come back and check in. I did not set anything. So I just am like, I want to see what this looks like without being set. Yesterday when I set it, it seemed like it really dried up quickly. So I'm really interested to see how this works without being set. And then yesterday also when I put some powder on my nose, it started looking really funky. So I think that this might look really good not set. It is sticky, but I think I can deal with it. It's not too sticky. It's not annoying. And yesterday, I really noticed that it seemed to set down during the day. So let's see what happens and I will be back to check in. All right, so final check-in, and just looking at the foundation. I have a different concealer under my eyes, so it's not really the concealer that we're looking at, just the foundation. My forehead looks pretty good. It didn't settle into any fine lines today, which is awesome. I feel like when I powdered it, it did settle into fine lines. So I find it interesting that it didn't. When I did not set it, it seemed to perform better than when I set it. So that's interesting to me. It definitely has worn off a lot on my nose and right in between my eyebrows. I don't know if you can see, it gets kind of patchy in there and on my nose. But other than that, it looks pretty good everywhere else. It's kind of breaking apart a little bit here and here, but I mean, that's 10 hours later, so can't really complain too much. I think it wore well, really nice, and I think it kind of faded really gracefully throughout the day too. I definitely would not say that this is long wearing at all, but the shade match was really great. The formula was really great. I like so much about it. So I definitely will continue wearing it and giving you guys feedback, but so far so good. But my recommendations, like I said, would be to not set it. So that's what I'm going with from here on out. All right, so thank you guys so much. I'll see you again soon. Bye.